Hej allihop! Hi everyone, this is Jessica on 40 and Fit and Fruit. I hope you're all doing great. This is a beautiful day here in Sweden today. The sun is shining. It's still a bit cold outside. The snow is still here and I'm starting to longing for spring now. I started my day today with a lovely run with my husband. He is training for a half marathon and he's in so much better running shape than I am at the moment. So after a while I said bye-bye and then I went home and I did some push-ups and now it's time for a video. And this is gonna be my first question and answer video, and I will start with the first question, which is from Camilla, and it says, can you explain a little about the 80-10-10 concept? The expression is used all the time, but what does it really mean? Well, let's start with the numbers first. And 80 stands for that you should get 80% from your daily intake from carbohydrates like fruits, and 10 stands for that what you should get from protein, and the last 10 stands for how much you should get from fats. And a typical 80-10-10er starts his or her day with eating fruits for breakfast, and then they eat fruit for lunch, and for dinner they have another plate of fruit, and then they end the day with a huge salad, because from the salad you get the protein and you also eat your fats in your dinner meal, because the thing is that you shouldn't mix fruit with fats. So you eat your fats in the evening meal, and then you will be ready to go for your fruit meal the next morning. So this is what 80-10-10 means, and it's when you first hear about raw food, I think most of you see these high-fat gourmet food when you indulge in desserts, and that's what you see. And I also started with this. I ate too much fat, and I didn't eat enough carbohydrates. I didn't get enough calories, and my health it declined when I started eating the high-fat raw food diet. So I prefer the low-fat, where you eat lots of calories from fruits because they are more calorie dense than veggies are. And I remember when I was on the high-fat raw food, I was eating veggies, and I was eating greens, and I was eating veggies, a lot of veggies like carrots that are hard to digest, and I was eating a lot of nuts, and I wasn't eating enough. I had no idea that you should eat more calories than you do. So because I never been counting calories in my whole life, so I actually had no idea about this calorie thing. But it's yeah, that is the thing with the 80-10-10. You should focus on eating more fruits. That's where you get the most of your energy and your nutrition during the day. It's from fruit. So that's it. I hope you like my answer. And the next question is from Linda Marie, and it says, I would like to know if you follow Dr. Graham's 8-10-10 raw vegan, or Freely's banana girl diet, or Kristina's fully raw, or if you have made your own 80-10-10 philosophy, and what that is. Very interesting question, I think. When it comes to the Freely's banana girl diet, I couldn't say about that because I don't know what that is actually. I haven't studied it. And first of all, when I started this diet, this raw food diet, it was because I was very sick and I had some problem with my digestion, and I was allergic to lots of food, and I was severely underweight. So I was in a bad condition. And I've heard about a Swedish guy who had healed himself from a gut disease and I saw that on a webpage, and he told about the book Self-Healing Crohn's and Self-Healing Colitis and Crohn's, and it's written by David Klein. And I bought this book and I started reading it, and I started following David Klein's healing diet here. And the healing diet is when you do some juicing and you exclude some types of fruits, and you exclude some types of veggies that are too hard for you to digest. So what I was doing was that I was juicing a bit, and I was eating fruit during the day, and in the evening I wasn't eating greens at the moment. In the beginning I was eating steamed veggies like potatoes, white potatoes actually, I prefer that, and carrots, steamed broccoli. That's what I was doing. And I didn't eat any fat at that moment because my system couldn't handle fats. It only made my health worse. So I didn't eat any fat for the first month when I started this healing diet in this book. And it's interesting because David Klein and Dr. Douglas Graham, they had the same teacher when it comes to this way of eating. But he's more into healing, and when you think about the healing perspective, and I think this book is great for anyone who has problem that they want to heal. Sometimes I heard people say that, oh, I have to go on this diet when my body is stronger, but I can't think of anything that is better for your body than doing juicing and eating fruits that are so easy for you to digest, so that your body can work on things that it needs to work on, not taking care of foods that it's hard for the body to break down. So, and after a while I bought this book, The 80-10-10 Diet. It's from Douglas Graham. So these two were my Bible for a long time. And I also attended the 30 Bananas a Day forum and spent some time there. It was really good to learn from other people. But the thing is that so how do I eat like Douglas Graham, or do I eat like Fully Raw Kristina? I think that I used to start my day, now during the winter, I start my day by drinking a huge glass of orange juice, and then I eat the fruit that I have at the moment. Maybe it's bananas, or it's mangoes, or it's persimmons. I bring that stuff to work, and then I munch on that during the day, and then in the evening I have some more fruit, and then I have a salad, or I have a zucchini pasta. And sometimes I do have steamed potatoes, and I think that is from the time when I was doing the healing diet, because if you can have steamed potatoes while healing the worst condition, then I think it's quite okay to eat it later on too. So I sometimes say steamed potatoes, and so that's the way I do this diet, kind of. Yes, it is. So let's check the next question. This question is, how do you deal with negative comments on YouTube? I would like to start a blog and YouTube channel, but I don't like negativity. I think I might just stick with my blog and try to increase traffic there, but it seems that YouTube is the way to reach the masses. Are there settings I can put to deter trolling or hateful people? This is a very interesting question too. I think that if you have a message and something that is important that you want to share, you should do that. And there will always be people around that disagree with what you think. But if you deliver your message in a respectful way, then you will decrease the amount of negative response that you get. And also another thing that I would like to say is that if you think about a situation when you lack sleep, you haven't eaten enough, and you start a fight with your husband or your children or a friend or whatever, or what else, you can pick it, the people you have around you, then it's not their fault. It is you that is not feeling your best. So you have to take it out on someone. And that's how I see those people who gives negative comments. They are not feeling very well. So actually I feel sorry for them. And what I used to do is that I bless them. You have a thing in yoga when I close my eyes and I picture them. Perhaps I don't have a picture, I just have a name. And then I just send some love and light to them. That's how I do it, and then it's gone. Because in this world today, there are so many people who are not feeling good. And what we should do is to send out this message to make more people feel good, so then they won't feel that bad, and then they won't spread negativity around them. So yes, it's I don't ever let it get to me, because I know it's not me, it's them. And you know, if you get good like constructive criticism, that's a whole nother thing. If people say that, oh, I love your video, but the sound in this video is really bad, I mean, then that is a good thing for me to hear. So I don't see that as a negative comment. I see that as a constructive comment that makes my videos even better in the future. So, but it's a whole lot of difference between people who are actually not feeling very well. They are feeling so bad, so they want other people to feel bad too. And to be honest, I feel so sorry for them, and I hope that they one day will find a way so they will get happier in their life. So please, my friend, go out there and start doing your YouTube channel and spread the message and continue with your blogging, and you're not going to regret this. And I'm looking forward to see you on YouTube in the future. So folks, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please write your questions below here in the comment section, so I will have a bunch of new questions for my next Q&A video. And I wish you a wonderful Sunday, or whatever day it is when you're watching this, and I see you next time. Bye bye.